5 ways to modernize your makeup and get unstuck from whatever era you're still clinging to. Underpainting is number 1. You've seen it all over, and the reason for it is because it really does give you the ability to contour and highlight without it looking like just layers and layers of makeup on the face. And of course, it all depends on what you put over this. But the secrets to underpainting are to use, for women over 40 anyway, you want to use a concealer that is very forgiving, very blendable, very easy on the skin. These concealers are from Because, the link is in my bio. They are Cafe au lait and Deep Chocolate. And the reason that more people don't do this is because I'm about to make a big fat mess on my face and it looks kind of scary. And we're just not willing to do that. If you take an evening to yourself, have a date with yourself, practice some new makeup techniques when it doesn't matter, you're not going anywhere, then you will see the magic that you can create, but you're gonna have to give yourself a little bit of time to adjust. Number 2 is to give your nose a saddle. Gone are the days where we highlight with a white stripe down the middle of the nose and then shade all the way down the side wall of the nose. There's actually a much easier way to do it, and I'm gonna show you here with a little bit of bronzer and a brush. Just go right on the top of the nose in a straight line. Make sure you're not at an angle, straight line, and then take whatever cream blush you're using and give yourself just a little bit of color right across the nose. Number 3, it's time to break up with your black eyeliner. I know. Y'all are gonna come for me. There's gonna be a lot of anger. And that's okay. I will take it, because anger is an indicator that something is wrong. Listen, if you are perfect at doing eyeliner, go ahead, keep using your black eyeliner. But unless you do it perfectly, the mistakes are all that anyone else can see, okay? So if you're taking a pen and you're drawing on a stripe and you've got pink spaces in between, it's screaming at other people and they're having a really hard time looking at anything else on your face or hearing what you have to say, because there's a distraction there that is really hard not to see. When you take black and you put it next to anything, that's the maximum amount of contrast, and our eyes cannot avoid it. It's how we see the world. The only contrast that should be screaming at anyone is the contrast between the iris and the whites of the eyes. So just switch to brown. Just try it. I'm gonna do like a modified wing. Start just on the outside and go right for the middle, and then fill in the little triangle that you just created and take it all the way across if you want to, or don't. I don't usually even mess with eyeliner anymore, but it definitely has its place. Number 4, it's time to glow up. You've already underpainted, so you've effectively highlighted this area right here. So it's okay to let the disco ball products go, okay? Because I use a cream blush that furthers the highlight. It reflects light beautifully because it's not a powder, nor does it have any pearliness to it. It's just a cream, it's a lipstick, okay? But it's the best cream blush ever. And you can take it all the way up to the highlight area, and it's gonna give a very natural, flesh looking glow, not a glittery one. And number 5 is glassy lips. And this one's a little bit hard for me. I don't love the look of super glassy lips, but I recognize that it's a trend and it's a really youthful look. So try it out and see if it works for you. Make an educated decision instead of a fearful one. Set your liner with a little bit of powder. It'll make it stay and your color will be there all day. And then layer your gloss. Here's how you do it. If you want it to stay all day, you're gonna need to paint it on really thin with a lip brush, okay? So give yourself a colored gloss first and make sure that you get the edge of the liner, okay? You want it all the way. Don't just put it in the middle and then rub it in. You need to be a little bit more precise. You can use gloss to fill in edges and to really make your lips look way more youthful, nice and full, and nice and clean with clean borders. It can be really distracting for other people when your lipstick's all over the place. Okay, so that's one clean layer. This is my personal gloss. Link is in bio. It's the best. Then these glassy ones, this is the Dior lip oil, are all the rage right now. So take your glassy and paint it on. Look at that shine. Paint it on with control. If you try to use this cute, fat little thing, it's gonna end up all over the place. It is. I added mascara, and I'm gonna throw in a little bonus. Number 6, if you're not using a lash serum, it's time. They work. They don't just work for like 1 out of 5 people. They work for everyone. Like your lashes will grow in a way that you never thought possible. And if you've only tried the ones like Latisse or the Rodan & Fields, those use a different ingredient. There are natural options that are a little less expensive. The one I use is from Because. It's around $60 and it's just as effective. In fact, I have to lay off of it sometimes because it just gets a little ridiculous.